Hey, good afternoon. It's Marlene. I hope you all had a great weekend. It was really warm here in Southern California, and these are glary, huh? I wanted to go over some of the what I read this morning in my devotional, and I thought it was really cool. I actually sent it to a few friends. They really liked it, and I thought I would share it on this video today. So we're going to talk a little bit about prayer and worship, and what does prayer do and how it works, and what it means and stuff like that. So I have about 7 little blurbs about prayer. So let's kind of go over one. Number 1, prayer acknowledges God's existence. Prayer is believing God is the creator and a sovereign God. It is rooted in the asset to his power, his wisdom, and his rule. It would make no sense if you thought God was equal. So think of God as the sovereign God and this creator of this world. Number 2, you bow down in prayer. Bow down to God's glory. We always bow down to God's glory. We always bow, and we in requirement. So think of him as this just this wonderful God. And prayer flows from the understanding that it is only when you live for the glory of God that your heart can rest with contentment. And that's number 2. Number 3 is prayer submits to God's plan. What does that mean? Prayer is a recognition that the one who made the world, including you, knows what it is best for. So sometimes we don't really know what's best for us. So God knows. Think of it this way. Prayer is handing God a blank sheet that you have already signed and trusting in him to fill it out as he sees fit. I love that. Trusting God for the uncertainties in our lives. Number 4, prayer is a recognition that this side of the eternity, there is a war between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of self. So remember, you're always fighting against what is going on in this world and the selfish sin that we always tend to draw to. But if we commit our hearts to remember that God's purpose, and I think that's really, really cool. If you think like that, it will. Well, actually, if you exercise that and read it consistently, you will definitely think differently of God's grace. True prayer isn't spoken in a panic, but in a spirit of trust and rest. Know that he is near. Know that he's a faithful God. Know that he's willing to meet every need of yours. Even though you think your need is something, he'll kind of show you a different need, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this is what I really needed. Prayer arises when you are amazed by his grace. You know, God died on that cross and the bloodshed, and through our sinful nature, he took it all in, and so we've been forgiven if you accept him in your life. I love that. Prayer is an acknowledgement that between the already and not yet, there is work to be done. Think of it like that. Prayer is it's kind of a lay down to your idols, which could be, maybe your idol is a sport. Maybe your idol is money. Who knows? It could be all kind. Maybe your idol is a job. Laying those down and humbling it and finding joyful worship. So prayer is really important. And if you look at these things, I think you will really kind of exercise it. So that's kind of what I wanted to share today. Have a great day and bless you all.